Can y'all hear me? I know I'm still trying to work on my microphone situation, and it's not a situation. What had happened was every time that I'm supposed to check and see how this works or how it's going to sound, I keep forgetting the microphone. I thought about it this morning. I said, go grab it, and I didn't grab it. Maybe it's because I didn't have my list. I don't know. But yes, good morning, good morning. So yes, I've been out of commission for 2 days because that time, normally by 7:30 when I get on with y'all, I'm asleep, getting my little extra hour in. So, but yeah, I've been at work, and now I'm on my way to work now, and that's that. So what has been going on? Oh my God, all types of mess been going on. All kind of mess has been going on. Like, oh my goodness. First of all, not the Little Mermaid getting dragged down to the ground. Oh my God. So the Little Mermaid is somewhere catching beatdowns? Oh my goodness. This is terrible. This is terrible news. And I guess we've always known or assumed, like, this is not a good look, girl. Don't do this. Don't do this. But I guess that's how we learn, I'm assuming. But that's messed up. That's jacked up. And of course he's trying to use I want to see my son. Like, oh God, please. This is not about whether or not he loves his son. Okay? That's not what's up for debate. So stop. Don't nobody want to hear you going on and on about seeing your son. That's what court is for. Let me tell y'all something. When a baby leaves the hospital, whoever has the baby is who has the physical custody, right? But legal custody doesn't get established until you go to the court. Nobody has legal custody of anybody unless you have paperwork in place saying you have custody of them. All you have is physical custody. You have physical custody. No one's saying anything. The baby's with you, blah, blah, blah. That's how it is. Legal custody is not established until you go to court and get it documented. What is my point? He can have his son anytime he wants. If you're worried about, the legalities of it, which is what you should do, if there's going to be a problem, if you feel like there's going to be a problem. The saddest part about all of these things will always be that instead of a person, trying to work it out with you, they'd rather let a stranger come in and tell you what to do. This is how much you're going to spend. This is how much it's going to cost. This is what you're going to do. Instead of coming up with that on your own, being real grown and an adult, people want, because once you get the law involved, that's it. There's no going back. There's no going back. But yeah, DDG, shut the hell up. If you want your son or you want custody of him, she filing for sole custody, baby, you file for it. Right now, she has physical custody. You know what I mean? So technically, he wouldn't be kidnapping, and that's where all of that comes in at. He wouldn't be kidnapping with a person that has physical custody. Of course, you could tell, and that doesn't mean, but that's not the charge that you would get. You wouldn't get a kidnapping charge. It doesn't stop all of the drama that comes with having to go to court and things like that. But yeah, the poor Little Mermaid, she got a restraining order, so that's good. But that's terrible that, she was getting, hemmed up like that. Because that don't make no sense. Meanwhile, we waiting for him to hem some nigga up instead of some woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see you get in a fight for real. You know what I'm saying? As they say, pick on somebody your own size. But yeah. So we're going to send our prayers up to Halle Bailey. And so far she's taking the right steps to try to protect herself. But I just wish, all of us would learn from other people rather than always having to learn things ourselves. Learning things yourself is one of the best teachers, but that's not the only way. I don't need to get my ass whooped in order to know that getting your ass whooped ain't okay. That it's cool, that it ain't cool, and that it hurts. You know what I mean? I don't need to prove it myself in order for me to know, or to think, or to feel bad, or to have empathy. But anyway, yeah. So the Little Mermaid. about, oh my God, good morning, cousin. What about the lady who, oh my goodness, is brain dead, but she's pregnant? What about her? Oh my God. And that just goes to show about the voting, but more importantly, how, okay, so the brain dead lady is a woman that's pregnant. She's brain dead, but they're keeping her in the hospital so that the baby can live due to the abortion laws. So due to the abortion laws, they're keeping a brain dead woman alive so that the baby can stay alive. Now, who's taking care of the baby? Who's paying the keeping you alive bill? Who's paying that? Who's paying that? I need to know who's paying that. Who's paying the keeping the lady alive bill? Because don't pay the bill to keep me alive. I'm not trying to be brain dead, a paraplegic, none of that. Unplug me, baby. I'm sick of this life anyway. I ain't got time to pay the tariff. If I go brain dead, I'm out. Okay? Y'all put me in the air fryer. Do not put me in the ground. Do not pay all that money putting me in the ground. Y'all can have a nice repast. And like I said, don't nobody gonna have on black at my funeral. But yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. And so, trying to roll back everything for women, and that's why there's the male loneliness epidemic. You see, everything works in tangent for something else. If you're gonna force me to have an abortion, then I'm probably gonna leave a lot of these men alone. Because what you're not gonna do is have me pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And then I can't do anything about it, or if something happens, or if I, my body passes basically, but the baby's still alive. You gonna keep me hemmed up in the hospital? No. Absolutely not. I'm coming back to haunt you. I will be back to haunt you if that happens. I got a couple of people on my haunting list in case needed. So y'all better be nice to me because I will come back to haunt. That is the plan. For quite a few scenarios, God forbid. But yeah, so that's terrible. And women, we're still out here having to try to fight literally for healthcare rights. Because that's a healthcare issue, as you can see. You know what I mean? The lady is brain dead. Doesn't that automatically mean that the baby can't make it? Like, I don't know if I'm understanding. And there are no rules already in place for this. So it's not like there's the book that you could just go reference and say, oh, come on, honey, go. There's no book that you can reference and just be like, okay, well, what happens when a brain dead person is pregnant? There is no book. So who gets to decide that? Who's paying the hospital bill? Do DNR. Do not resuscitate my ass. Because who's paying that? Who's paying that? That's what I'm thinking about. Shoot. Dead to the bed. I want to know who, because I can't pay the $5. And I told y'all I can't pay the $5. So, no. But that's shameful. That's what them turning women's rights over as far as their healthcare rights. That's shameful. And this is what people who are one-issue voters, this is what they vote. They got a problem with abortion. You got a problem with abortion? Don't get one. Don't get one, and then the problem is solved. Don't get one. Anyway, let me tell y'all about how Sophia tried to play me, y'all. I've been meaning to drag her a little bit. So I had to rob her for $10. Okay, she had $10. I had to rob her real quick. First of all, I go to look at my Fenty Easy Drop, and it's gone. I wish I should have brought it in here. I'm squeezing. I'm shaking. I don't hear nothing. I don't feel nothing, baby. It's gone. I want to know. She be asking for foundation. Sophia swears she got puffy eyes. Sophia swears she got dark circles. And I told her, listen, you are 9 years old. You haven't given up on life yet. You got plenty of time for puffy eyes and dark circles. I'm trying to fight the power right now. Girl, please. I'm not paying. She gonna be, can I get the eye patches? No, ma'am. I can't even get the eye patches. Like, no. And so, but I had to rob her because my Fenty was gone. She done used 2 of my Gucci perfumes. When I say use them, I'm talking when I went to go check on them, empty down to the ground. I mean, not even one more spray could come out of it. I didn't even get one, even a piece of mist, not even a little bit of air came out of there. I said, oh, wait a minute now, hold up. Perfume is perfume and it got alcohol in it, but it don't be evaporating like that. Like, come on. I go to pick up the other little, and they little travel size ones. 2 of my travel size Gucci's gone, okay? Plus my Fenty, gone. I said, you know that $10 you got? Come up off of it. Come up off of it. She gonna say, but it's still mine. The $10 is still mine. How is the $10 still yours when the $10 just became mine? I'm robbing you. Stick your hands up in the air. Get down. Be quiet. Lay down. Okay, lay down or get down. Give me that damn $10. I said, and I want you to understand that these 3 things, just these 3 things, are like $40 a pop. So you have a running balance with me. Okay? A running balance. Because she gonna pay me back. She's going to pay me back. And then she was like, but I can explain. Hold up. Now, how many cartoons are you watching? Okay? This ain't no after school special. But I can explain. So funny. I'm like, listen, I don't want to hear the explanation. And or I gotta be like, and then I'll be like, Dad, I don't want to stop her from expressing herself. So I'll be like, listen. I'll be like, Sophia, you can explain, but the answer I just gave you is gonna be the answer at the end. So you go ahead and explain, and then I'll just repeat myself at the end. But yes, she definitely be getting me for my stuff, and now I gotta rob her for sure. Every time, if y'all give her $5, I need that. I'ma need your cash. I'ma need your cash. Okay? She gonna tell me it's her $10. Not when it's not it's my $10 now, boo. It's my $10 now. And she kept on stealing my perfume out my room. Like, we was going back and forth for like a week. Every other day for like a week. Till I finally said, stop coming in my room and checking me for my stuff. I mean, you are literally taking it and putting it on your vanity. And she got it dressed right, dressed up there with the rest of her stuff. Like my stuff supposed to be up there. Stay trying to play me. Stay trying to play me. So yeah. Oh, let me cross over 30 lanes to get over. It's time for me to get over. So as far as today, I'm on my way in. What time is it? 39. So I'll be to work on time today. Now, once again, I'm telling y'all, will I spend the whole day at work? Who knows? The answer is not likely. It's not likely. But we'll see. We'll see. I do know what I want for lunch though. Oh my God, I want them garlic wings I was telling y'all about. I cannot wait. What time do stomachs open? I cannot wait to get them garlic wings. Even though my coworker want to go somewhere else where the wings are still just as good. But geez, I want 2 sets of wings. Look, this is why your car crashed right now. Right there. Because you on the side of the highway, stopped in the middle of the median trying to back up. You missed your stop. You missed it. So just go up and around. Over here causing me to get into an accident, having to pump my brakes extra hard. I just got my brakes. I'm not trying to use them because you missed your exit. What's wrong with me? Yeah, it is way too early. Charlotte, you know I got hella problems, girl. But I also have solutions. Back in the day, I used to just have problems. Now I have problems and solutions, okay? And sometimes the problem is just what it is. It's not changing. It's not going anywhere. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay at work all day today. Y'all know I don't have time. It's Friday, and I know at least half my team ain't there anyway. I'm sure of that because we talked about it at the meeting. So, but yeah, they said it's going to be hot today. No sun, but muggy. I know, girl. You live in Charlotte, right? Because, the last couple of times I went out there, I said I was going to go come in your inbox and be like, girl, meet me here, meet me there. And I think I might be coming up there sometime in June. So if you in Charlotte, I'm going to be in your inbox and being like, we need to get outside real quick. We need to get outside real quick. So we can really die laughing and catch up real bad. Cut up real bad. But, Yeah, so I'm on the access roll, so far so good. As far as timing. But yeah, it's too much. It's too much. And then, oh God, you know, not Cam Newton on his 13th child. What? Jasmine. See, to me, you got pregnant the first time because you were stupid. You got pregnant the second time because you really, like, it's official. It's confirmed. Because, girl, who you trying to prove something to? Why are you trying to prove to us that you really doing this? Like, oh, pregnant again? For what? Because one is not enough? I mean, listen, I'm not trying to tell everybody that they got to have one just because I only have one. But I certainly learned my lesson the first time. I said, now what? Pregnant? Shoot. No, thank you. Yeah, she's tripping. She is tripping. Oh, my goodness. Girl, please. Cam Newton with his leg crossed. Oh, he crossed his legs way better than me. Real good. I said, look at Cam. And then when he be sitting, it's so funny because when he be sitting there talking to whoever he's interviewing, they be dragging his ass, and he be feeling hurt. He be feeling like they talking to him, and sir, they are. Because if it was me, I would be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he doesn't have the range. You know what I'm saying? What he has is the money in order to be able to have that show, but he don't have the range. He's not a critical thinker, in my opinion, based on my observation. He's not a critical thinker. It's completely pointless talking to him, trying to reason with him, or trying to get him to, think past a certain point. You know what I mean? You can't, Cam Newton, he doesn't have the range. And so, yeah. The only thing I could watch with him is little clips of things. But anything else besides that is like, please, Cam, you ain't talking about nothing. He don't know how to expand. He don't know how to piggyback. He think he do. But his thought process he stopped thinking at a certain point. And that's just the bottom line. He just want the kids to just come. He just want them to just come. Like, that's how kids are made. Negro, please. Okay? Negro, please. Taking me off with his legs crossed, with his cigarette pants on. He got his capris, interviewing people with that dumbass hat, looking like a mad hair. Every time he see a hat, he be like, I need you to cut a hole at the top of that hat. I need you to cut a hole at the top of this hat so that I can look crazy. Yeah. And then he want to try to make it seem like, I don't care what people think. Listen, you clearly don't care what you think either. He ain't got to care about what I think. I'm going to talk about his ass anyway. Ain't nobody asking you to care. I'm just saying what I said. Anywho, look at me. Let me see. What time is it? 1:45. Look at me. Ready for work. Now, again, will I be able to do the 8 hours? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. Yes, he is, very much so. That's why I'm cracking up laughing, because he's clown levels. His jokery is like top tier clown, Trying to book him for my party, my next party. You want a clown? Cam Newton is your man. Girl, okay? He got on the knickerbockers, okay? Pissing me off. He get on my nerves real bad. Oh, I can't stand his ass. But yeah, y'all drinking y'all water? Girl? Oh, no, you didn't kind of call me out, Wanda. Listen, I already talked about how I want the garlic wings, girl. I'm about to cut in your desk. All right, peeps, let me go ahead and get upstairs so I can look like I came to work early, especially so that I can put some leave in for later. Okay? Anywho, ladies and gents, he does not have the range. Yes. Okay, I could go on and on. Stop commenting so I can stop commenting. But listen, but yeah, y'all, have a good day. Don't let nobody piss you off. Today's Friday. Don't forget, if they do, you can always pull them to the side and let them know what's really up. Have a good day. That's the plan for me. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do a ride home. I'm thinking, because you know, like I said, after the ride home, you be looking terrible. You be looking real like, you be happy. Like, look, I look fresh and showered, right? At the end of the day, the bags, okay? Just looking terrible, looking like you about to put somebody in a headlock. We gonna see, though. If I do a ride home, I might try one today, but it might be too early if I leave early. But I'm gonna try to see on Monday what's up and see who wanna ride with me home. We could talk about our day. All right, peeps, y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all later.